So, folks, under RFK Jr., the CDC does what's right. It says, you know what? You no longer have to vaccinate your children with the COVID vaccine. Well, the American Academy of Pediatrics bucks the CDC and says, no, we recommend you vaccinate your kids with the COVID vax. Well, Robert F. Kennedy posts the biggest donors to AAP. That's Merck, Moderna, and Pfizer, to name three of them. And he writes this, quote, these four companies make virtually every vaccine on the CDC recommended childhood vaccine schedule. AAP is angry that the CDC has eliminated corporate influence in decisions over vaccine recommendations and returned CDC to the gold standard science and evidence-based medicine laser focused on children's health. So now you got information coming at you from all directions. What should you do if you're a parent? Let's bring in the great Dr. Peter McCullough. He joins us to dig in more of this. Of course, he is with the most awesome wellness company, the maker of these great medical kits, twc.health/voice to get one of them. Dr. McCullough, it's great to have you on the program.
Thank you.
All right, Doc, AAP, bucking the CDC, has that ever happened in history?
This is unprecedented. There's 29 affiliated organizations to the Advisory Committee for Immunization Practices, ACIP, the CDC vaccine panel. And sure enough, American Academy of Pediatrics, immediately strikes at RFK because of letting down the recommendations for childhood vaccination for COVID. And then RFK stings them with this pharmaceutical line of money support. It's on their website to the American Academy of Pediatrics. So it's obvious that Pfizer and Moderna probably put pressure on the Academy to say, listen, fight for more COVID shots for kids.
All right, two questions for you. The first is, does the vaccine do any good for kids? Is there any benefit to the vaccine for children, the COVID vaccine in particular?
None whatsoever.
All right. Easy. Is there any negatives to the COVID vaccine? Is it dangerous for children?
Yes, sadly, children have died after the COVID-19 vaccine. Both Pfizer and Moderna admit now in their FDA package inserts that the COVID vaccine causes heart damage. And the published studies show it happens in children. That's what actually can cause the cardiac arrest in children, cause blood clots. We now know that the vaccines are not eliminated from the body, and they must accumulate over time. The spike protein produced by the vaccines is further damaging. We have ample evidence that children are being harmed from COVID-19 vaccination with no theoretical benefit whatsoever.
All right, I want everyone out there to know, Dr. McCullough, you are now, sadly, one of the few doctors that I actually trust. I don't trust a lot of doctors anymore. I trust you. So am I wrong in saying if there's no good for this vaccine and you named all of this bad, even if the bad is a small chance of it happening, then why would you give it to your child? The risk clearly outweighs the reward, and that should be the ultimate decision on whether you administer something.
I agree, Grant. Just to put some evidence here, Gill and colleagues in Connecticut reported 2 children who died a few days after Pfizer. They were found dead in their bed. The autopsies confirmed it was Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine death that killed them, myocarditis. A single death is one death too many. The parents and the communities at large should not accept this. Pediatricians and medical doctors should be up in arms over COVID-19 vaccine deaths.
All right, Doc, real quick. And I know this is going to sound like shameless promotion for the wellness company, but you have a spike support product. The spike protein is the negative in all of this. There are many parents who gave their kids the shot, who took the shot themselves. The spike support product works. Can you give me a brief synopsis of this in like 30 seconds of why this is an important product if you took the vaccine?
Wellness companies' spike products help the body naturally clear out the spike protein and restore health. Children can take spike gummies, low-level spike support capsules if they can swallow, and of course adults use the ultimate spike detox.
All right, let me tell people how they can find you and those products. Dr. McCullough, always great to see you. Here's what you do. Go to twc.health/voice. That's twc.health/voice. Use the promo code VOICE at checkout to save 10% off of your order. That's twc.health/voice. I use all of their products, and they work.